Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kayla. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm so happy that you're here. If this is the first video of mine that you're seeing, let me catch you up real quick. I am going to be completing my first full year of teaching this year. I'm a 9th grade biology teacher, and I'm also the assistant cheer coach at my high school. I'm excited and I'm also nervous, and I'm not really ready to end summer just yet, but I'm filming this on a Wednesday. Monday I go back to new teacher training, so not very much time of summer left at all. Tomorrow I actually get to see my classroom for the first time, and I get to drop off all of my supplies and stuff. And so I wanted to film a quick little classroom supplies haul before I haul it all to my classroom, because I know it's just gonna get lost and stuff in there. But I'm also gonna take you guys with me tomorrow to see my classroom for the first time. So stay tuned towards the end of the video for that, because I'm really excited to see what it looks like and just get it all set up and make it feel like my little home, since I will be spending more time there than I do at my home, awake at least. So if you're new to my channel, I'm sorry, I have a blabbering problem, but I'm gonna jump into this haul. So I'm gonna start off with decor. I think I don't have things organized that well, so I'm sorry that it's gonna be kind of all over the place. And also, a lot of this stuff is from Amazon, and a lot of this stuff has been thrifted, because I think you can find a lot of really good stuff for your classroom at the thrift stores. And I actually didn't have to buy all this myself. Thankfully, I had an Amazon wish list, and I am so thankful that a lot of my family and friends bought things off my Amazon wish list for me. It means so much to me that they did that. So if you're one of the people who bought me stuff, thank you so much. I appreciate it more than you know. First piece of decor. Like I said, I'm a 9th grade biology teacher, so I found this. Actually, someone gave this to me, but it is butterflies, and they have been dried and preserved in this thing, and I just think it'd be a really cool piece of decor on one of my shelves. I don't necessarily have a classroom theme. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit boho and calm and lots of plants. So I found this fake plant at Goodwill. I have this little plant hanger from Five Below that I'm gonna find another fake plant to put in. And then I have these vines that I'm gonna hopefully wrap around one of my bulletin boards and just give it that, you know, plant feel. I have 2 letter boards. I think I'm gonna try to do a movie quote, and whoever guesses that quote for the week first gets like a piece of candy or something like that. And then also maybe just have like inspirational quotes on the other one. Hopefully it won't be too cheesy. I have yarn that I found at the thrift store, because I always needed yarn last year and I didn't have any, so I saw this. It's a pretty blue color, and I just think that it will come in handy for sure. I figured I could put this behind my desk or somewhere in my room and just have pictures that I want on display hanging on this. Pictures of my family or my dog or whatever it may be, notes from students. I got this little paper holder from the Target dollar spot. It was $3, and I just figured that if I have a paper that I need to sign, maybe from a student, or I have sped paperwork that I need to sign or something like that, I'm gonna put this on my desk and have it there, so I know whatever's in this envelope is important and I need to get it done. This is also from the Target dollar spot. It was $3 as well, and it's just kind of a calendar. So I have a to-do list up here, and then it has each day of the week down here, so I can really prioritize what I need to do for the week, and then also have it broken up by day. And I also found this at the Target dollar spot. It was $5, and it's a little tapestry that says no bad days on it, and I don't know where I'm gonna hang this yet, but hopefully there's a spot for it in my classroom. And then this guy back here, I also found these 2 things at Goodwill. So this is a separate plant that has this pretty basket, and I'm gonna put this in my room somewhere. And in this basket, I'm gonna try to find another plant to put in it, but I just thought it was so cute. It has these little yellow flowers on it, and I could even put supplies in here maybe if I don't use it for a planter. Another decor piece from the Target dollar spot is this Make It Happen poster. I'm gonna try to laminate this and hang this somewhere in my room. Found this tray at Goodwill, and I just thought it was the perfect size for a turn it in tray. So this will be my turn it in station. It has 5 slots, and I have 5 actual biology classes, and then I have 1 off period, and then my 7th period is cheer. So it's the perfect amount of slots for me, and I'm gonna label them with my class period so my students know which place to turn their work into. And this was found at Salvation Army, I'm pretty sure. And then this lamp I actually stole from my fiance's childhood room. It has one of those switches that you just click on, and I want to hang this somewhere in my room because I just like having lamps and stuff in classrooms. It makes it feel a lot more homey, and sometimes the overhead lighting is just a little bit too harsh. Like I said, I want to have lots of lamps and lighting and stuff, so this was from my Amazon wish list. It is globe string lights, so I'll plug these in probably around my main whiteboard. And then I also have some little twinkly fairy lights that I would want to hang up. This is all the random bits and bobs stuff, guys, so sorry this is not really in order. These are tiny little push pin magnets so that I can hang stuff to my whiteboard. Then I have lots of sticky notes because my students will use them and I will use them. A box of black Expo markers. You can never have too many of these. 2 giant bags of jumbo clips. These aren't paper clips, I forget what they're called. Claw clips? No, those go in your hair. I don't know. Lots of these, guys. A 12 pack of erasers. Hopefully I'll get a little bit more of these because I know they'll come in handy. More sticky notes and a hole punch. This one will be like for my student center, so my students can use this whenever they need to hole punch something. Pencil erasers, colorful Expo markers, a 30 pack of glue sticks. Hey, more erasers. These are paper clip push pins. They're really cool because they have a push pin on them, but they're also paper clips so that you don't damage the stuff that you're trying to hang on your bulletin board. More sticky notes. So thankful for those. A pack of staples. Mechanical pencils. These will be for me most likely. Maybe some students if they're lucky. And then this is full of Amazon Basics #2 pencils. And I think they're pre-sharpened, which just saves so much time. So like I said, I have 5 class periods, and since I teach biology, I'm most likely gonna have my students have a composition notebook, and we're gonna take our notes in there and write our lab stuff in there and all of that jazz. So with that being said, I want them to be able to leave their notebooks in the classroom so that they don't lose them at home. So I've been collecting these milk crates. This color blue and black are my school's colors. So I have this blue one and I have a black one that I found at Goodwill, and I'm just slowly trying to collect them. So I have 2 milk crates, and then I'll talk about what's inside this blue milk crate. I found these 3 little caddies at Goodwill. Honestly, I don't know if I will use these, but they were 99 cents for all 3 of them, so I really couldn't pass it up. I know they tell you not to buy for your classroom until you see it, but I literally could not pass those up. And then I have these 2 binders that I also found at Goodwill. I don't know if I will use these because I ordered some that I'm gonna use, or I guess someone gave them to me for my wish list, but I thought that maybe students sometimes need binders and they can't afford them, or they just don't have time to go get one, so I thought it'd be nice to have 2 extra ones. Who knows, I might actually end up using them. And then in here, my grandma got me lots of erasers and pencils and highlighters and sticky notes and all kinds of stuff from the dollar store, and I'm probably gonna use these for my student center. So here's the black milk crate that I found at Goodwill. It looks different than the blue one, oops, but you know, it's okay. I'm saving lots of money by finding them at Goodwill versus buying them on Amazon. This was from my Amazon wish list. It comes with 3 of these clear envelope thingies, and I'm planning on having a still working station, so students can put theirs, if they're still working on something, they can put it in here and leave it in the classroom so they don't forget it. And then I might also have like a done, or I'm not totally sure. I had a vision for this, but I forgot what it was, so I'm gonna have to look back through my Pinterest and remember what the heck I got these for. I have this easy grater that my mom got me. You know, a lot of things are online nowadays, so I don't necessarily need this, but I did actually use it a couple times last year, so it does, you know, come in handy. And then I also have these 2 giant magnetic plant cell and animal cell things. So basically the organelles, or the stuff on the inside of the cell, are magnetic, and the students can place them and label them and write on them with dry erase markers and stuff, and just get used to what the inside of an animal cell and inside of a plant cell looks like, because we compare these in biology, and it's definitely a state tested thing. So it's nice to have some manipulatives for them to look at. And then I got the bad boy industrial hole punch for my desk so that I can hole punch lots of stuff at once. And then I have a couple other hole punches, like I mentioned earlier, for my students in the student center. Alrighty, we're down to the last box here behind me. So I have lots of Clorox wipes because, you know, Rona is still a thing. Another extra binder that I found from Goodwill. So I had an electric sharpener on my Amazon wish list, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, do I really want them sharpening their pencils and it being all loud in classrooms? So I also had these 2 on my Amazon wish list. They're just handheld pencil sharpeners, which I think might be better, because if I'm, you know, teaching and a student's pencil breaks, then it'll be easier for them to sharpen their pencil without distracting the whole class. So I have 2 of these that I'll place in different parts of the classroom, so everyone has access to a sharpener, more staples, and a stapler that were found at Salvation Army. These will go in my student center. I really want to paint this. It's not necessary at all, but I really want to paint it my school colors. I just think that would be really fun. Highlighters and paper clips of all different sizes. So this is a 4-pack of 2-inch binders from UB, the brand they sell at Target. And I got these because my school breaks up our school year into 4 quarters. So I'm gonna have a binder for each quarter and save worksheets and stuff and attendance and all of that and put it in these binders so I know what happened in each quarter of the school year. This thing right here, I'm going to have this somewhere around my classroom, and I want to print out a meme on here, something about grading, and put it on here because I just think that would be cute. But it has 7 different slots, or 5 or something, and I'm gonna label these by class period, and this will be where my students can pick up their already completed work that I've already graded. And last but not least, I have a giant box of Kleenex because, you know, flu season's a thing, corona's a thing, allergies in Texas are 1000% a thing, so tissues are super necessary. I lied about the tissues being the last thing. I found this at TJ Maxx, I think, and it's just a butterfly tapestry thing, and I want to hang this in my room somewhere. I really love butterflies. And then I also have lots of other stuff at my parents' house that I need to pick up tomorrow before I go to my classroom. So if it's not too chaotic in the morning, I will show you that stuff as well. But yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow when I get to see my classroom. All right, you guys, so it is currently 9:45 in the morning. I'm supposed to be at my classroom at 10. Thankfully, my new school is only 15 minutes away from my apartment and not 50 minutes like my last school, so I'm really thankful for that. But the trick is that I also need to stop by my parents' house and pick up some more of my classroom supplies. It's on the way, shouldn't be a big deal, but I think I am gonna be there a little bit past 10. But it's okay, I'm just dropping off my stuff, you know? It'll be fine. I'm so excited to see my new classroom and just get the school year started. I am really getting in the spirit, but my car is pretty jam-packed, full of stuff for my room. So it's gonna take a little bit of time for me to unload it, since I don't really have anyone to help me, since everyone's working today. But yeah, I'm so excited. Okay, now to get started pulling all of this and putting it into my room. Now to get all of this inside without dropping anything. Sweaty. I'm talking really quiet because the doors are open and I don't know who's gonna hear me. The current teacher still has all of her stuff in here and I don't really want to move any of it because that's not very nice. I just dropped all my stuff off and I will come back to it whenever I have like a clean slate and can start putting my stuff wherever I want it. Okay, so I have all of my stuff moved into my classroom. Like I said, I didn't really get to set anything up because the current teacher, she's moving rooms and I'm taking her room, so she still has to move all of her stuff out of there, and I don't really want to start setting my stuff up. All her stuff's in there. It can just get kind of messy. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be in here next. I know on Monday, August 2nd, I start new teacher training and it's at my high school, thankfully, so I'll hopefully have a chance to slide in my room and get some stuff done. I actually don't have keys to my room just yet, so I don't know if that'll be totally possible, but I'm a little stressed out now just because there's so much to do. And I mean, I do have 2 weeks until the students are there. Just feels a little bit overwhelming, but I've heard from a lot of people that it's okay to not have your classroom 100% set up on the first day of school. So worst case scenario, I think it'll be okay. Students don't really care that much about what your classroom looks like. They care about who you are as a teacher. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here though, because I'll probably do a whole week in my life of new teacher training starting on Monday. That's an exciting vlog to look forward to. You see a lot more classroom setup. a lot more of what we're doing in new teacher training. So if that interests you, please hit the subscribe button. It should be up within the next few weeks. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, found some supplies or decor items that maybe you could take to your classroom. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, friends.